Hi everyone, my name is Karuna Batak. My topic is the sea level rise and my case study is Kiribati at Tarawa. There are 8 specific learning outcomes that I can focus on with my video presentation. Sea level rise is the main environmental challenge that happens in Kiribati, especially at Tarawa. A vision of the Pacific Island region as a single, interconnected entity rather than a collection of separate states, emphasizing their shared geography, culture, and challenges. The main measure to address the sea level rise is to encourage our people to plant mangroves in the coastal areas instead of building seawall. This kind of strategy is more effective and we must encourage this from generation to generation. In South Tarawa, people use this kind of strategy because it's cheap but not expensive. Sea level rise affects low-lying places, especially places that are located nearby the coastal areas. These changes directly affect vegetation, soil composition, and overall ecosystem health, impacting the livelihood that it washes away everything and turns water into saltation or contaminated. In my opinion, and the natural cause of the sea level rise is come from the overuse of greenhouse gases or by using many industries and transport that contribute to the global warming, and that warmth can melt the north and the south pole and cause the ice rise of the sea. It means that those eyeballs of the earth are melting by warmth and flow down into the ocean, and that's why the seawater increased. Sea level rise causes intense coastal erosion, which can be seen in Kiribati at the ocean side of Bougainville at Tarawa. Due to the rise in sea level, waves off the coast of Bougainville. As a result, the people have resorted to planting mangroves to prevent further erosion of their land. This impacts Kiribati's natural resources, including freshwater availability, agricultural land, and ecosystem, ultimately affecting the livelihood and the well-being of people in Kiribati. In Kiribati at Tarawa, most people at Bondigi use this kind of course of action to minimize the impact of the sea level rise to their places. Our President Danis Mama encouraged this kind of strategy and encouraged other communities to do their own strategy to minimize the impact of the sea level rise. The best strategy to minimize the impact of the sea level rise is planting mangroves. It has no effect or negative impact to the natural environment. Planting mangroves, particularly in coastal areas, signifies more than just planting trees. It encompasses protecting coastlines, supporting biodiversity, and contributing to climate change mitigation. The Melats also work on this to overcome the negative impacts of the sea level rise. They plant mangroves for the new generations in the future and encourage students and other communities to do this as their first priority for their country. Planting mangroves have many reasonable reasons that why it is the best strategy. Mangroves absorb waves energy and reduce the force of waves and storm surge on the coastline. The dense root system of mangroves helps stabilize the coastline, preventing erosion and creating a more resilient shoreline. Mangroves provide valuable habitats for various species and support coastal communities that depend on their resources. Mangroves is one of the best habitats for various species such as fish, crabs, eels, and so forth. In my opinion, in Kiribati Tarawa, and I hope that in the future there is no more sea level rise, negative impact to our country because we already set up the strategy for preventing it or to avoid it. That's all from me and thank you for watching.